A bit since we did this, but our old staple on Friday nights is back. Joining me as always is Damien Bartonek. And Damien, let's get right to it. We've got a big one on Sunday night featuring the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly beat Dallas just a few short weeks ago. What are you keeping an eye out for in this one, and how do you think this one plays out?
I want to start this off with a wise man once said, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Because when you look at the X's and the O's on the stats, Dallas is better than Philadelphia in all the key stats. Third down analytics, Dak Prescott's the number one quarterback on third downs. Dallas has the number one third down offense, right? They have the best defense in the NFL per analytics. And then you look at Philly, right? Philly's 31st in third down defense. They've given up the second most pass touchdowns this season. I mean, Burt, a lot of this comes down to the Jimmies and the Joes, because it seems like Philly's players can just make plays when it counts. I know that's something that a lot of people have had that concern with Dak Prescott. And honestly, that's what this game's going to come down to. Who's going to make a play? Because statistically, Dallas has the upper hand. But, Burt, we watch these games. You couldn't tell sometimes.
I've been waiting. I've been seeing it all year. I'm waiting for that one moment, that one game where Dallas goes and shows how dominant they are and beats a really good football team. They lost to San Francisco. I mean, they didn't even lose. They got the doors blown off. And then Philly a few weeks ago, they lost. Look, the Link is a tough place to play. Dallas enters this game having won 14 straight home games. Philadelphia is wounded. They just got embarrassed. You could talk about how when a team gets embarrassed, they come back the next week and maybe play firing on all cylinders. But I like Dallas on Sunday night, believe it or not.
I'm not mad at that, and I would actually agree with you. But I want to ask you about this. Are you anticipating a big contribution from Shaq Leonard? This is his first game in Philly. Is this his debut? Philly, before I toss to you, they're fifth in pass rush win rate. So their issue has not been their pass rush. It's the fact that their back seven isn't very good. But tell me, what do you think about Shaq Leonard?
I think it's a good pickup. Look, anytime you're going to add a good linebacker is a good thing. Look, everyone was shocked when Indianapolis got rid of him. But look, I'm going to say, yes, I expect Shaq Leonard to play well. We'll see. The verdict is out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Dallas will win. They should win. But what did I say? The Jimmies and the Joes. Let's talk about this Texans game. Big game for them. You asked me, do I think they're going to lose, or is this a can't-lose game?
Could they lose?
No, they couldn't lose. But I want you to tell me about that game. What are some of your thoughts? Because I think if Houston loses this game, shocked wouldn't even be the right word.
I don't know how the Texans can't go out to New Jersey and win this game.
Yeah.
Look, Zach Wilson is back under center for the Jets. There was a whole debacle with that. He's hesitant. Now Robert Saleh says he's excited to play. The Texans, if they want to be for real, I think they got to win this game. And I think they're for real. You think they're for real. I'm sure they think they're for real. They're coming off a last-second win against Denver. They held on late there, got an interception when Wilson forced the ball into the end zone. Look, they're in third place right now. Houston is in the AFC South. They're behind Indianapolis, who just happens to keep winning, and Jacksonville, who may not be without Trevor Lawrence. So right now, this game, to win 2 in a row, it would be big for Houston to win this game. I think they do.
Yeah, I think they win as well. Defensively, I think they're going to be fine, because when you look at any stat, the Jets have the worst offense in the NFL. So if the Texans' defense is just an NFL defense, they should be fine. Offensively, I do want to see them improve the run game. They are 26th in the NFL in rushing. I think for against a team like the Jets that really are comfortable, dropping 7, even 8 guys in coverage, you need to make sure that they can actually, put maybe 5, 6, 7 guys in the box, make it a little bit of a challenge for that defense. Because if you're just going to be, throwing the ball over the lot, Sauce Gardner, those guys, that's what they want. So I'm excited to see that. I hope, hopefully their run game can improve. Lastly, last night, Patriots Steelers. Do you think this is it for Bill Belichick and Mike Tomlin?
I think it could be the end for Bill Belichick, just simply because the tenure has been so long. The last 3 years have not gone as planned. They made the playoffs the first year without Brady. Mac Jones was a rookie. But look, Robert Kraft has to take stock here, because they're going to have a very early draft pick. And do you trust Bill Belichick to draft your next signal caller? Do you expect him to get this turned around? I don't know. Tough decisions. I'm going to say Belichick won't be back. I'll say Tomlin will be back, even though it seems like his message is getting stale.
I'll take the Tomlin route. I don't think he will be back. I think that message is kind of going a little stale on his end. And I know it's crazy, but I know he's had a very long, successful career there. But I do think it may be time for a little bit of change in Pittsburgh. Burt, I know you're going to have all the good news that we may have missed after the break, but this is Talkin Ball.